book people out there! Recently I talked about a zombie apocalyptic comic book that came out from Class Comics called The Beautiful Dead. Issue number 2 just recently came out. This was written by Robert Fraiser and it was illustrated by Butch McLogic. Previously we were introduced to our two protagonists, Gage and Hayden. Gage starts out as being a very stereotypical sheltered nerd, while Hayden on the other hand is a very stereotypical jock. And even though they keep the roles of nerd and jock, they reverse the roles of bravery. Turns out Gage is much more brave than Hayden is. There is a zombie outbreak taking place and there's no explanation as to what's happening, which is very typical in many zombie stories. This issue, however, they go into some background as to what happened. No real time frame is specified between the first issue to the end of the second issue, but you can guess that there's been a couple weeks that they've been on the run. When we get into this issue, it does feel as though Hayden and Gage have reconciled a lot from the first issue, and they're almost to the point where they are boyfriends. Hayden is given somewhat of a redemption from the previous issue, something I wasn't expecting, but something I think that is a welcome change. The origin of the virus that started the zombie outbreak goes back to a religious cult, which obviously it had something to do with religion. A mad evil priest trying to stop someone else's sexuality, but it ends up going in the exact opposite direction, and it makes a person hungry for more sex all the time, which in turn goes into a full hunger feeding frenzy. And some of the patients mutate even further because of this experimentation. But there still is some hope. Gage and Hayden keep getting mysterious messages leading them on adventures to get syringes filled with the original virus as samples. This was a great follow-up from the first issue. I wasn't expecting the direction they were going in the story. I didn't think we would find out the origin of the virus itself, but it is very class comic-ish, where it's rooted in lots of sex. Like, I wouldn't expect the origin to not include lots and lots and lots of sex, which it does, so I'm just saying. Butch McLogic's artwork is phenomenal. I'm loving the lifelike appearances of both Gage and Hayden. I'm also really happy with the appearance of bringing in a new character, Agent Duncan, and I like how he depicted him as well. It leaves off on a very positive note so that issue number 3 can pick up exactly where this one left off, but still leave this as being a self-contained story. So really well done, really happy with the way this story is going down. I'm also very impressed with the idea that Gage, who started out as the coward and the guy who's sheltered, who doesn't really know what's going on in the world, is now the hero, and he's very much more open about everything too. If you're interested in getting this comic book, you want to go to classcomics.com, you can order it from there. So that's it for now. Thank you guys for watching me in this video. Be sure to check out my Patreon site when you get a chance. Subscribe to my channel, give a thumbs up, and I'll join you guys with another video very soon. Peace, love, namaste, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. I think it'd be incredibly cool to have a male version of Michonne show up in the next issue of Beautiful Dead. I love Michonne in the Walking Dead series, and I think it'd be really cool to have someone that's almost like a superhero in their universe who also has a huge katana cutting down all these other zombies, and of course could also have sex with these guys, and then he can join the team.